Hello everybody, welcome back to the United Show. This is the last show of the day, and this is going to be the best one for sure. Obviously, yeah, so welcome back lads, hope you're all doing well. Obviously Dom was eating some Doritos while muted. Anyway, this is the United Show. Welcome back lads. We are joined by Niall, Ciaran, Matthew, and also Dominico. So yes, how are you doing lads?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Yes, hello you Irish arsehole, how are you?
Alright, yeah, man, get out of here, man. So, alright, so what we're going to talk about, obviously, we're going to be talking about United to win the 21st title. We're going to be talking about double trophies for Ollie. Big FU to Ollie out people. Varane possibly going to United. Possibility of the Dortmund Trio. Jose doesn't understand the joke. Surprise, surprise. The Pogba Interview.
I was just about to say you need to discuss that. I noticed it wasn't in your titles.
We will also have a quiz at the end of the stream. I do believe that our rivals Liverpool got 15, so the pressure's on, boys. So, yeah, so we're going to talk about this title. So, obviously, City, they had a bit of an upset against Leeds, and we obviously bet Spurs 3-1. Is it going to happen? We're going to start with Niall. We're going to start with Niall. It can't happen. I know it's unrealistic, but is it going to happen?
Start with someone else. I'm trying to upload some of the quiz pictures.
Okay, all right. Okay. We'll start with Ciaran first. We'll start with Ciaran, right? So you can take a back seat with it. All right, Ciaran. Is it possible that we'll get the 21st title? Can we?
I mean, mathematically, yeah, it's possible. Of course, it's possible. But, I mean, at the end of the day, City seem too far ahead. I don't think they're going to drop points. But if we win our game against Burnley, we've got a game in hand against them. I mean, they did drop 8 points from 6 games in 2012, obviously, when Aguero scored the winner. So, I mean, it's happened before. I mean, I just think we'll run out of games, unfortunately. But, yeah, I doubt it. But mathematically, it's still possible. So we may as well go for it.
100%. We're going to go to Matthew next. And what do you think, Matthew? Being the great United fan,
It's definitely happening, and we're going to win the Europa. We're going to beat Arsenal in the Europa League final, and Luke's going to cry, and we're going to and Greenwood scoring in the last. Who do we have last? Wolves. We're going to beat Wolves last and win the title.
I do believe 100%. So. Yeah, I'm going to clarify that. Yeah, Dom, what do you think, my guy? What do you think?
Not a chance in the fucking world, lads. Not a fucking chance in the world of winning that title.
Keep up the good spirit.
Lad, have you seen the games Manchester City have got? Have you seen the squad depth they've got? You're fucking.
I mean, look, yeah, but they lost the lead. A 10-man lead, my guy. 10-man lead.
Guardiola have learned because he changed the squad against Leeds and it bit him on the arse. He will not change that squad now because he wants to take that title.
They're tired.
Well, fuck off, they're tired. They've got the best fucking facilities in the world, you dickhead. They've got the best doctors in the world. Of course they're tired. They're going to get fucking jabs in the fucking arm.
Of course they do the best. Of course they have the best facilities. They're fucking
lad, if you think we're going to win the title, I don't like.
Alright, okay, so let's so thank you DC for watching. Souls, how you doing, my guy? Croggy, what's up? Those are only 3 people, they're just saying hello. Niall, from your perspective, being from the undercover United fan, opinion?
I mean, look, City have got a tough one and they've got to face Chelsea, whereas you've got to face relegation threatened Liverpool. I mean, they will be next season if they keep Klopp in charge. But now, look, for me, could it happen? Yes. Will it happen? Probably not. Like that's where it is. Look, if City lose 2 more games and you win your game in hand and you're, I think you'd be 4? No,
Would be
Right.
2
Be like
points.
2 points behind. If it gets to that stage, then yeah, that actually is quite good. But right now, it's a bit of an ask.
It is a bit of an ass. Obviously, Ole was asked. He does believe it is possible, but it's very unlikely. Which that's probably the best way to look at it. To be fair, I do think Ole. I think Ole, if he would love to do it. To be fair, and I think everybody would love to do it.
If he wins a Premier League title with fucking Dan James,
If he wins a Premier League title like this, I'm actually going to run around fucking Piccadilly Gardens with everything out. I'm not going to lie.
oh, you always do all of this, and then it just never turns out to happen.
Because it won't happen. Because we won't win the title this year.
No,
Although
we
to be
won't
fair,
win it
you
this season, but next season we're in
did
contention.
say that if we score 6 goals against San Marino, you'd perform a strip show.
Did we
We
score
only
6
beat them
goals?
5. We only beat them 5-0. So I blame you for us not getting. I blame you for us not getting them extra goals.
Oh, such a shame. Anyway, we move forward.
It's all your fault.
Talking about, so obviously, yeah, we've given our opinions about the 21st title. It's going to happen, lads. Let's be honest. Anyway, we're moving forward. Double trophies for Ole. So obviously, we came back and we won 2-0 against Granada. First and foremost, we're going to start again with Ciaran. What was your opinion on the game?
I thought it was a standard United game that we've seen in the last kind of few weeks. I mean, a dead game. Well, I mean, we got the job done. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not complaining because the results all that matters. When you go through, that's all that matters. But it followed a very similar pattern. We basically just, kind of, as soon as that first goal went in, it was pretty well a formality. It just kind of played out as it did. Granada, they didn't really offer much. They had a few chances. I think they had a few close range headers. Apart from that, it was just pretty standard, really. Got the second goal. Yeah, it was pretty uneventful, really. But we came away with a 2-0 win. It was very similar to the first game, I think. So, it wasn't a lot to say really on that game. I think that kind of sums up my feelings towards it. But I mean, we got the job done in the end, so we're through to the semi-final. We move.
And if I look, mate, if we're facing the final, Pogba is going to absolutely smash you. Anyway, we'll go to Matthew. What was your opinions on the game?
It was dull, but it didn't need to be exciting. We already had the job done the first leg, and a highlight of it was Ciaran redeemed himself from the last disaster class he had. So there's some positives to take away from it as well.
Yeah, we'll 100% talk about Twanzebe. Dom, what do you think of the game against
Good
Granada?
performance, good win. Paul Pogba was class once again. Not much else to be said. Got the job done, like Ciaran said. We're through to the next round, and it gives us 2 times the bottle of semi-final now, not just the one.
All right. And what do you think from the Undercover United perspective? What do you think?
Well, firstly, not undercover because I'm not a United fan. But to be fair, that's because we have to babysit Dom. Remember?
That's true. Fair enough, I'll give you that.
But no. In all seriousness, the uneducated United fans gonna be raging because United didn't do full
Don't
out.
call Matthew that.
No, I'm talking about. Dom. He's deluded, not uneducated. There's a difference. Look.
Hold on. Don't apologize. Come on. This is
the uneducated United fans will be raging because United didn't play full out attack, didn't play fucking Diallo at right wing back with fucking Van der Beek, fucking God knows who else they want in that squad. But no, the normal fans who actually understand football, they'll be quite happy with the performance. I thought you were all right. I thought Granada dived a lot. I did notice that.
Yeah.
But then if they touched a United player and they went down, it was like you just punched them in the face. Like they were absolutely flabbergasted why they would be denied a free. Like there was one example in the second half, right? Well, I think it's Twanzebe. He's running to get the ball, and the guy just barges him out of the way into the floor. The referee gives a free kick, and Granada, they're incensed by it, right? But then when Pogba, I think he gently brushes someone's shoulder, they go down like a sack of spuds. Like
They were trying to get him sent off, I think.
yeah, for me,
Yeah.
United, and I actually want to praise Ollie because obviously Pogba was on a yellow card, and he learnt from Fred's incident in the Champions League game. Because look, he could have left Pogba on there, but I think he could trust Pogba not to get into any stupid shit until half time, and then make the change. I thought that was quite good. And big up Pogba getting the captain's armband because I actually quite like Pogba.
Yeah, 100%. We will obviously move on to that topic. Pogba being captain against Granada. Obviously, Slabhead was not there because, he did his own thing and got himself suspended. But were you surprised that Bruno did not get it? Do you mean Bruno's been captain for this team? He's been committed. Pogba has said, I wanted to leave. I was at many stages in this time. Obviously, Niall gave his opinion, but we'll go back to him at the end to see what he thinks about everyone else. So, Ciaran, what was your opinion on Pogba being captain again? Because it was not the first time. He's actually done a good few times. Yeah,
he's done it a few times. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I don't think it made a massive difference. But I mean, at the same time, I did kind of think Bruno was like in name, I guess, the kind of second in command almost in terms of. I thought when Maguire would be out, Bruno Fernandes would get the captaincy. But in the end of the day, obviously Luke Shaw's not on the pitch either, so. He's someone who usually get it. But in the end of the day, I thought he did an alright job. I can't really fault him. And I was a little bit surprised, but he's had it before. He even had it under Mourinho as well that time we started the season, Pogba captain. That didn't end well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, in the end of the day, it could be a statement from Solskjaer saying that, Pogba wants to stay. He's got the captain's armband, but I doubt it. But yeah, in the end of the day, he did his job. And, got taken off at half-time, but he actually looked alright, so yeah, that's all I've got to say on that. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I 100% agree with you. We will obviously talk about Pogba's interview that he talked about, all the topics that he said, because he's been very vocal this week. Matthew, what was your opinion on Pogba being captain and Bruno being on the side?
I don't think Bruno needs the captain's armband to be captain, because in my opinion, he just has to all the time. He's the one shouting at people, doing everything. I think it's just to show Pogba that he is appreciated at Man United. I think Ollie's just trying to do this little more things to encourage him to stay this season, which hopefully works. I mean, fair. I mean, well, you got to do what you got to do. Dom, I know you're singing to yourself, but
got a good song, go on, fella.
Okay, don't share with the group because we have no idea what it could be. But, Dom, what was your opinion on Pogba being captain?
You know what, right? Ciaran said something about this, but I don't think Solskjaer would have given Pogba the captaincy if he wasn't going to stay. I really don't think he would have done that, because that could be an indication that poor Pogba is staying. Maybe he's enjoying life under the Solskjaer, like he said in the interview, what we'll talk about soon, won't we, RJ?
Of course we will. Of course.
Yeah. So but I think he's enjoying life. I think all it takes is that little extension on his contract, and we'll be like, right, be here for another year, see how it goes, and then we'll flog you off to a shaky Real Madrid that beat Liverpool in the Champions League the other day. But I think he's going to stay, because I don't think Solskjaer would give him the captain if he wasn't going to stay at all. He will just give it to Bruno or Shaw or De Gea.
Yeah. Well, not De Gea, but I mean...
He was one of our captains, fella, but...
Yeah, I know, but he has played our club, though.
Shaw wasn't playing.
Oh, Shaw wasn't playing. Oh, shit, yeah, Shaw wasn't playing.
Yeah, well,
that's how much
I didn't know anything about football.
Told you my history's fucked. I told you my history's fucked.
Yeah. That's why you're going to be very useless for this quiz. But anyway,
that's why you should always do drugs, children.
Okay, disclaimer: we do not do that. Just let Dom be Dom, and we all move forward, don't we? All right, now, and what do you think about Pogba being captain? Do you mean good move by Ollie, or do you think it was
I just want to go. I'll go back to a point Dom made, which drugs are good, but only occasionally. And basically, look, Pogba's been there at the club for a very long time. He's worked with Ollie before. I've mentioned that many times. Ollie trusts Pogba. He does. Like I know, obviously, Bruno FC are gonna hate that. Pogba is a fraud. Pogba is like the virus at your club, blah blah blah. They're not educated football fans. In fact, I'm not sure if any of them actually left school with GCSEs. The thing is, Pogba, he's, as much as people don't want to believe it, he's got an influence over that squad. Like, that squad listened to him, right? You can't honestly tell me if Pogba walks up to Mason Greenwood and goes, I want you to do this. Like, Greenwood's going to be like, yeah, boss, I got that, mate. Like, because Pogba has that sort of infectious personality. Like, he's a good player to have. He's also a talent. He's really talented. I see no reason why he shouldn't have been captain. Like, he's been there longer than Bruno. He has the same influence as Bruno. He's equally as good as Bruno. So why not give it to Paul? Like, and that shows a huge message of intent from Ollie that, look, I trust Pogba. Pogba's not been the issue at Manchester United. That much you can clearly see from just the performances that have been put out now.
Yeah, 110%. I mean, talking also about that game, we also take on a very similar rival in Roma. Obviously, we have two former players, who are playing for them. Chris Smalling, or Mike Smalling, as Louis van Gaal used to call him, as the former captain. And we also have Mkhitaryan, who also plays for Roma as well. So
they all make big impacts at Man United.
He scored a scorpion against Sunderland. He made a massive impact, son.
Mkhitaryan was one of the main reasons you won the Europa League under Jose.
True.
Or you just gracefully sort of sweeping that under the carpet then.
I kind of forgot about that. Not gonna lie.
He got some huge goals against Anderlecht, if I remember correctly.
Well.
He also got a big goal against Rostov in the round of 16, I think it was.
So Mkhitaryan actually was a huge impact. But
yeah, that was my bad there. That was my bad.
But yeah,
just to let you know, before we move on as well, Matthew betted on Jake Paul to beat Ben Askren. I don't know who this geezer is, but he's a dickhead.
All right, good luck, Matthew. You're not going back, mate. All right, lesson to be learned: Jake Paul will not win, lads. I'm telling you that now. Simple as that.
Just watch. Just literally watch. Are you going to watch along in this?
He's a bloody basketball fighter.
Are you going to watch along in this channel?
We should. We'll see what we can do. Now we'll try to throw something now. But back to United, because we're not going to talk about that wrong in Jake Paul. Anyway. How big is this game, Ciaran? Especially as a United fan. I mean, we're playing two players that used to play for us, two loyal players. They left because obviously they weren't getting game time. What do you think about the game?
I mean, I think it's a big game because it's a semi-final, and if we go through, we've broken that hoodoo. I think that's the reason it's the biggest game. I mean, obviously, to play against your former players. I mean, it's it's gonna happen when you're at a club like United. Loads of players going to be jetting off to other clubs, so we'll probably meet them, and we have again Chris Smalling, Henrik Mkhitaryan. I mean, I think with Roma they've got a top-heavy team. I think going forward they've got some decent players at the back. They're all right, but I think they're much better going forward. So I think it'll be another one of those games that ties where we just sit back, absorb the pressure, and hit them on the break. And to be fair, the way we play on the break, it might be the best way to go about it because we're much better on the break than we are trying to break teams down. But yeah, no, it's a big game, of course. It's a semi-final of a European competition. So yeah, we just got to get through it by hook or by crook. But it's definitely going to be a bigger test than Granada. But I mean, let's be honest, it's not that difficult to be a bigger test than Granada, really, what the performances they put out. But yeah, realistically, yeah, it's a big game because it's a European semi-final, and I reckon we'll get through it.
Yeah, so the first final in a long time.
Hope so.
Past the semi. Anyway, Dom, what do you think?
No, go to Matthew first. I've got to order something.
Oh, okay, no problem. Matthew, what do you think about the semi-final? Do you think it'll be a good game, or what's your feelings on this game?
Once we break the semi-final curse, we'll never lose a game of football ever again. We'll beat Roma easily. We'll beat Roma easily. We're going to beat them 5-0 in the first leg.
And this is why we love having Matthew on the channel. I mean, his love for this.
Wow. Wow.
It's going to be easy. Or pick your
dear.
tickets to Poland. Pick your tickets for the parade because there's no way we don't win Liverpool. There's no way we don't win Liverpool.
Okay. Anyway, well, first of all, I can because I'm in Ireland, so that's going to be impossible. Niall, before we go back to Dom, because obviously you want to go last, how big is this game for United? Obviously, compared to other games that we've had, this truly is our biggest game of the season.
Wow.
Oh, worries.
No, I still can't get over the fact that he said United never going to lose a game of football ever again.
Just weird.
That is horrific. But also getting clipped. That is absolutely getting clipped. And the next time you lose, that will be on every platform we have, including my own personal platform. Now, look, Roma, I don't actually see Roma as much of a threat to you. Right? Milan are higher in Serie A. So, yeah. Roma aren't that good. Like, they're a good team, but they're not United. Like,
Oh, shite.
United are second in the Premier League. Roma, I think, are seventh in Serie A. So, in theory, United should be winning this game. Now, of course, I think they will. United defensively ain't actually that bad. You'll see the full squad. You'll probably see De Gea goal, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Shaw, Fred, McTominay, Greenwood, Pogba, Rashford, Cavani. It'll be something like that. Yeah, I think you'll win. I actually don't think it's a big game. I think the big one is the final. I know. Ironically or not, I think the big game is the final because you're either facing Villarreal, who are a top team, like they're a good team, or Arsenal.
It's either winning 5-0 or 4-0. Gonna win the Europa League.
So yeah, you've got what, Villarreal or Arsenal.
Yeah.
The big game's the Super Cup. The big game's the Super Cup, not the Europa League final.
Like I said, this is why we love having Matthew on. But Dom, can you reveal to us your secret information that you just found out and that you had to put in?
It's garden things, but okay.
Oh yeah.
If you really want to know what it is, it's decking, but okay.
Let's talk decking.
It was decking, fellas. If you want to know what decking it
No.
is.
Oh, I thought it was
for everybody.
I thought it was a strap on for Tom's ass, but my mistake.
Okay. Hold on, lads. Hold on. Right, finally. So just like a quick preview, right? Who are we going to meet in the final? We're going to meet Good Evening, or are we going to meet Arsenal? Ciaran, we'll start with you.
I'm fucking new.
I mean, for me, I don't know. I reckon. Even though I reckon Villarreal are a better side with Emery, he's a specialist in the Europa League. I just think Arsenal will just make it through because I just think it's written in the stars that we'll meet in the final. So I'm going to say Arsenal based on that.
Okay, perfect. Matthew, who would you like?
Doesn't matter.
This is amazing. All right, Dom. Who would you think? Who do you want? And then who do you think? Who would you love to see in the final?
I'm willing to answer the other question about Roma. I say it wouldn't matter because the last time we played Roma, we hit 7 past 2.
Yeah, but still, that was a different Roma. Do you know what I mean? But come on.
And I'd rather have Villarreal.
Yeah.
Why?
But I think we'll get Villarreal.
Okay, fair enough. And Niall, just on the
broken.
on the uneven, Man United side, whatever you want to call it yourself. How do you see this other title?
An Argyle fan would be fucking lovely every once in a while. There's no way you're facing Arsenal. Like, Arteta is not a good manager. The players are meh. I don't think they get past Villarreal. I don't believe they get past Villarreal.
Believe.
I think Good Evening walks out with a steel chair smacks Arteta around like an abused wife, and then smashes him on the pitch. Right? I don't see it. I just, some people can call me crazy, but I just don't actually think Arsenal are gonna do it. Like, you can't shithouse your way through a two-legged tie, right? The quality comes out. Look at Slavia Prague versus Arsenal. Slavia Prague were going to try and shithouse their way through a two-legged tie. Couldn't do it. Arsenal are now going to have to do the same with Villarreal. Let's say a good Villarreal side under a excellent manager who knows how to win this competition. So if I was Arsenal, I wouldn't be giving it the big I am just yet.
Fair enough.
We're fine.
Okay, so let's say
obviously for the content of this channel, I really hope Arsenal go through, because
yeah,
I can milk this for absolutely everything.
yeah, you're welcome. You try and use this as a cash cow. You're a horrible person. Anyway, and just a quick question. So let's say, Ryan, let's say we do win this Europa League and we do somehow get into the UEFA Super Cup, like Matthew talked about it. Who are we going to face? There's 4 teams left: PSG, Man City, Chelsea, and Real Madrid. Who do
Liverpool still in it?
No, they're back in Anfield. They're crying back in Anfield. So and Ciaran, who do you think? Who would you love to see, and who do you think? Who are you betting on?
I mean, I would much rather not play Man City, but I think it could be Man City.
Why not?
Why not? Because
Pep
can't beat Ollie. Genuinely, Ollie is like one of Pep's bogey teams. He just can't do it.
Yeah, but in finals,
it's only a fucking Super Cup.
It's a final.
It's not like it's a season-defining fucking moment, is it?
I mean, no, it'd be
later.
But I think if I was betting on it, I think just because of what I saw went down against Dortmund, I just feel like City will get past PSG. I reckon.
Nah,
I reckon,
okay,
yeah.
Well, fair enough. Sorry.
I reckon. I reckon it'll be close. It'll be close, no doubt about it. But I reckon City might just get past them. But yeah, I mean, we've got good records against both City and PSG, and I think those are the two that we'll probably face if we get there. But
so you don't think? So you think Real and Chelsea have no chance? Do you think? No, okay.
Not a chance. Not a cat and house chance, mate. Not a cat and house chance.
Right?
RJ, Jose's in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry. Pogba's been chatting.
Sorry, who's making these accounts?
Daniel, what's up, Daniel? How you doing, my guy? How you doing? All right, Matthew. Right. Instead of saying that doesn't matter, who would you like to see in the UEFA Super Cup? Wait, what?
I would really love it to be City, but they're not going to win a trophy this season, so it can't be them. So I'm gonna say PSG.
I mean, okay, fair. Dom.
So all even skills, Podge.
What was the question again? Sorry.
So let's say we do win the Europa League, right? Imagine we win the Europa League. Who would you like to see? Like, who's your prediction to win the Champions League that will face us in the UEFA Super Cup?
Come back to me when we won the Europa League, and I'll say.
All right. Okay. With that, you're banned. This is you have to make a decision now.
That's finals in Northern Ireland as well.
Harry is posted in the chat, by the way, RJ.
Hold on. I don't like it text as well. Oh yeah. Speak properly to me first, mate. Like fucking hell. Fucking can't speak English. Anyway,
you can't even fucking speak English, son.
Okay, go to your fucking. Niall, who's winning the Champions League? Who's winning?
PSG.
Okay.
Whoa! You never asked me who was going to win the Champions League. You just said who'd get the Super Cup. No, you said if we win the Europa League, who do we get in the Super Cup? You never asked me who won the Champions League.
That is asking who wins the Champions League.
No. You asked me who's coming to the Super Cup with us.
You're clearly not okay in the head. The winner who wins the Champions League and the Europa League go into the Super Cup. Okay.
Shut up! You watch rugby and football in the same.
Okay. Get out of here, jabroni. Anyway, for me, and this is a shot. I think this is like a.
To be fair, I do want to just say that Chelsea do have a good chance because they do play tournament football. Like their tactics are perfect for tournament football.
No, they don't.
They're awful. I see Deja Vu from 2012. Mate, not a hope in hell. All I will say is,
Hold on. Surely you want 2012 to happen because then you'd win the league.
okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, Daniel, we'll have to
We
agree,
didn't
my
win
guy.
the
We'll
league.
have to
We
agree.
didn't win the league in 22.
So
was it?
Chelsea win the
Oh,
Champions
20,
League.
oh no, yeah, we didn't. Yeah, no.
So-
What the
No, so Chelsea
go
win the
back.
Champions. 1 minute. Chelsea win the Champions League. United overturn an 8-point gap and win the league on the last game of the season, exactly like City did to you in 2012. Fuck me, you're not intelligent.
all I'm
That was in
saying is,
2013.
like Tina Temple said on the song, it's written in the song. It's written in the stars.
It's kicking off in the chat with Jose and Harry, by the way.
That was in 2013. That wasn't in 2013.
Anyway, okay, lads, we're moving away
Okay.
from the point, right? So clearly, Dom doesn't know about the Super Cup, right? We've understood that, right?
I think Chelsea will win the Champions League.
You think
Don't say
Chelsea?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they'll win the Champions
Okay.
League.
For me, I'm picking every other team that you didn't pick. I'm picking Real Madrid. I think they're going to do it this season. 14, they're the underdogs. They've been wildly underrated. I mean, look at Liverpool. I mean, they said, "Oh, if you take out the name, they're just a shy club," and look what happened to them. Do you know what I mean? So, no, I personally think they'll find a way. I think, with
If you know if Real Madrid did that, Real Madrid have 14 Champions League and Arsenal have 14 FA Cups.
yeah,
The levels.
Okay.
yeah,
levels to
exactly.
it.
But no,
The
but
levels
this,
to how
I
small
think,
Arsenal is.
but I think
Oh.
that'd be a great story for Real Madrid, just saying that. Look, there you go. But anyway,
They're probably like, who the fuck's Arsenal?
FYI, RJ, Harry just insulted Jose in the chat
and why should I care?
because Harry said Ollie over you, boss.
Yeah, to Jose Mourinho, not me.
Yeah,
That's
Someone
what
should
it
sit on
sounds
their
like.
bed switching accounts and commenting.
Yeah.
it's brilliant. I'm loving it, mate.
All
Oh,
of this-
Russ is in the
I'm-
chat. Oh, Russ.
Yeah, how are you, Russ?
Russ,
Alright.
my friend.
Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic we're going to talk about is a big FU to all the out people. So look, obviously, so how happy are you that there's another win for United? All the outers are just pissed off at the moment. How does that make you feel, especially on Twitter? I mean, you can find any single one. All you have to say is look, screw all the outers, some shit like that. You'll probably get a bit of hate by the next 2 seconds, but. Ciaran, what do you think? Is this a good confidence boost? I mean, the way we are right now, second in the league, semi-finals, a good semi-final opponent in the Europa League. I mean, this is looking bright for United. Plus, we could win the Premier League as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking bright. I mean, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, at this end of the season, you just need results. You'd like to play better football, but in the end of the day, if we get the results, if we won every game to the end of the season, 2-1 and playing second half FC every week, I would not care. But in the end of the day, you can have these people. I mean, and they're entitled to their opinion, but I mean, at the same time, there's definitely flaws in their argument. But
Stop stealing Snapchats. Fuck off, you silly bit.
But yeah, no.
Let's keep private information out of here, alright? Okay, just between
She's on
me.
the stream. I hope that she's on the stream.
Okay. Anyway, okay, guys. So we're getting out of talk here, but Matthew, look, to talk about all the outers. I mean, they don't have a lot of brain cells. Let's be honest. They do have special education when they were younger. But your opinion on them being upset? That they're not getting their own way.
I really don't think. I think they're just trolls. I don't think they actually are all the out. There's no way you can be all the out at the minute. I think they're just looking for attention. There's no way you can be all the out. Surely not anyway. There's nothing that direct him to be sacked. It's stupid. Surely they're just trolls.
Yeah. Lansley, thank you so much for being in the chat. Winning the Europa League, I think we all agree, and I do think there's a chance of winning something else. Russ saying, but you all cared about playing shit football when it was Jose, even though you're won trophies. The thing about Jose is, even if he had a great team, he still wouldn't have done anything for our club. He would still be a moaning, old manager who lost it completely. I'm just telling you that now. Simple as that. He wasn't a good manager. He was actually making everyone upset at United. Let's be honest. I nearly gave up football because of him. So, yeah, thank God Ollie's now back at the wheel.
Did any of you actually want him in when he first signed? When he first joined us, did any of you actually want him over Louis van Gaal?
I mean, there was no one else really, was there? Who else could have come into?
I would have kept.
Pep Guardiola went to Man City. Klopp went to Liverpool.
Scotland.
Yeah, Scouts land exactly, or or the B
I
Tech
would have
Liverpool. Well,
I would have rather Louis Van Gaal. He won a trophy with us. And he had like
Louis Van Gaal
really
would have
bad
been a
injury
shout, but
crisis.
I don't think he was going to get backed. And the way he played football was not going to support a lot of players. I don't think.
He only had
So
a
I
year
think-
left. Though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we are the same people who kind of gave David Moyes a 7-year contract and paid him out after a season. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but Dom, how do you feel about all the others? They're getting more and more.
They just
upset.
look at United Troy on Twitter and fucking toss the little penises off to him, and then they sprunk and they're like, "Oh my god!"
United
I'm
fucking
out.
Troy.
And then they go and cry to the mum and say they get bullied on Twitter. Yeah.
Is this a personal experience, Tom?
No,
Have
this is
you-
what
have
Matthew
you-
suffers every single day of his life.
What? What?
Oh dear.
You say me?
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's okay. Interesting turn. Niall, what's your opinions on all the outers? Crying their heads off every night, knowing that they'll never get Poch in or any other manager as manager.
Do Ollie outers even exist? Like, or are they just brain dead idiots?
I'm assuming that they're probably. I don't know how you
Dom's
do
all
things
really.
over there. They probably just failed everything. They probably are.
No,
looking
look. I just let him cry, and do I think Ollie gives a shit? No. Look. Ollie loves your club more than anything. Ollie's a good manager. He's the first manager to take you to top 4 2 years in a row. Jose is a terrorist.
He's
It's
part of the
why
NRA.
he shall. It's why he shall now be named as Jose Bin Laden, or Jihadi Jose, one of the two. I don't care which. He's just a disgrace, isn't he? He's so out of touch. And do you remember I said this a couple of months ago that Ollie was a better manager than Jose, and everyone laughed at me and was like, "Yeah,
No, I
that's
didn't
not
laugh.
that's not true." No, I know you didn't, but a lot of people are laughing and like,
Ollie did.
yeah, where you fucking laughing now, you fucking cunt? I'll have an apology.
That should be cut. For me, I love it. To be fair, kind of quoting Justin Timberlake, by one of his songs. I can't do this a lot. To be fair, "Cry Me a River." Do you know what I mean? Simple as that. It'd be great to see their tears. You know what I mean? To be fair,
John,
we see
can you
that.
sing? Can you sing "Cry Me a River," please?
Is that the one that goes, "It's like in my mirror"?
No, that's Mirror, you dummy.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh.
I don't
Wow.
think you did music in school, did you? Or any of that.
Oh
Did
yes,
you-
because I
No,
chose
no,
the day
Wait,
Jose-
wait. Did you do foundation
Jose-
maths class?
Jose
or
just
like
put in the
what?
chat. Jose just put in the chat. What? I'm not a terrorist. I'm bigger than United. Nah, mate, you are a terrorist.
Anyway,
Obviously, for everyone watching, I don't actually think that's Jose Mourinho, but it's actually quite entertaining.
yeah, Stephen probably thinks you mean that 100%. So yeah, we better watch out for that.
Yeah, I
But
forgot about that.
we're going to
Yeah.
talk about obviously some transfer rumors. Obviously, a special one actually. This was huge over, and it came from the Telegraph and also another journalist that was actually big with United. Raphael Varane, possibly to United. Obviously, there's some now rumors that's not going to happen now, but we'll talk about it, right? So, would you take Varane? And what's your opinions on Varane at the moment? So obviously, he's currently injured. Possibly, Daniel might update me because they're playing them very soon. Will he be fit for the Real Madrid? That's Real Madrid and Chelsea game. But in your opinion, how much do you think we should pay for? And we're going to go to Ciaran first. How much should we pay for him? And do you think he'll be a great asset for United? And we'll start with Ciaran first.
I mean, yeah, listen, obviously Varane's a quality centre-back. I mean, the one thing that you have with him is that he seems a bit injury-prone. Obviously, he's injured now. I I would take him. Listen, if they offered him, I would take him. But I think we wouldn't be paying anything less than 60 million, I reckon, for Varane. He's kind of in the prime of his career right now. Real Madrid don't want to get rid of him, and then you've also got to think of Real Madrid don't get rid of players that are any good. They're that sort of club. So you've got that balance, but I think it's going to cost us a pretty penny, I reckon, to take Varane away from them. But he's a quality player. Won the World Cup with France, won multiple Champions Leagues. He has that winning mentality, and I think he'd be a decent partner for someone like Maguire. So yeah, I'd take Varane in a heartbeat. But whether he's worth the money or not, and whether we need to look elsewhere for like priority. Who knows? But I would take him. Yeah.
100%. Obviously, he is on 1 year on contract, so Real Madrid can be asking for 200 million, like another player that we're interested in. But Matthew, what do you think about the story about Varane?
You don't see names like Varane being linked to Arsenal, do you? They never linked with any big names like that. But we'd be paying about if Maguire's worth 80 million, he's worth about 200 million. But that's English tax. But we'll get him for like 60, 70 million, I think. And yeah, 100% take.
I think we'll have 45 million. I think because it's last year in contract. Last year in contract.
Last year.
I think more 45, 50.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because last year in contract, if you had 2 years, then 100%, 80 million would definitely have to pay.
Oh yeah.
But no, since last year, they can't be asking for that much.
I thought he signed a new contract. I was going mad, but
I think he was offered one for sure. He definitely offered.
Yeah, he was offered one, but he said, "I'm too big for Real Madrid."
Yeah, and he's just right for Man United. That's what he is.
No, do you know what? Varane, this would suit Varane so much, and the reason I say this is a bit weird because if you think everyone doubts his ability of leading a defense, like everyone questions that. United are crying out for a leader. Like you've got no leadership at the back. So for me, I think having Rafael Varane come in, him being able to showcase his leadership and be like, look, I improved the defense and all of that would look really good on his CV. So those things matter to players. It's a bit like Wayne Rooney wanting to get goals. Like it's similar to it boosts their ego. Footballers are egotistical dickheads, a bit like managers, and having things like this really help them. So I actually think, believe it or not, that Varane going to United would not only benefit United. The only thing is he really quick? Because that's what you need. He is quite quick. You need someone with the recovery pace to handle Maguire. Because let's not get it twisted. If there's a ball coming towards his head, massive slab head, he clears out with his massive head. Right, yeah. But if a ball goes behind him, fuck me, man on mobility scooter time, he's not catching. So you want someone who can get that catch up pace.
Just to let you know, Varane is quite quick. He is. I've seen him many times playing for Real Madrid. I just think, look, we'll have to wait and see what it looks like against Chelsea, especially. You know, that's going to be a big tough task for him. I mean, the strike force not going to be. I mean, the midfield definitely, Mason Mount definitely one to watch, but. Have I gone through? Yeah, I've gone through everyone. Have I? No, Dom. I'm sorry.
Fucking hell. Right, RJ, you're going to get demoted in this case.
It's been a long week, boys. It's been a long week, right?
Don't use that excuse on me.
I know, man's been working hard. Anyway, Dom, what do you think about this Varane?
If we're going to pay about 70 million for Varane, right, just go the extra 10 and get Wesley Fofana.
Nah.
Oh, an extra 10 million for a younger player.
No, but
United don't need younger players.
Let's get
Nah. 1 minute. Well, yeah. Look. The injury stuff does concern me because another injury-prone centre back is exactly what United don't need. But you don't need another younger player. Like you've got Greenwood, you've got Diallo, Rashford's still quite young, Twinzabi, McTominay. Brandon Williams, you don't need another young player. What you need is an experienced head at the back who's calm, quick, is able to work under pressure. Inexperienced, because Wesley Fofana, he's great, but is he experienced enough to handle the pressure of playing at centre back? No, because he hasn't. Because he doesn't have the recovery pace. This is what I'm saying. Right, it's such a difficult task for Ollie because he needs to get someone with experience, but someone who has the recovery pace to make up for what is lacking with Maguire, right?
Yeah.
And you need a leader. Now, there's not many young centre backs that are leaders. Look at Van Dijk, came into it properly when he turned 26, 27, around that age. That's the perfect age for a centre back. That's what United need. They don't need another inexperienced young player to guide them through. You need an experienced head that can do it. Especially, and I'm not saying Ollie's inexperienced, but at the elite level, Ollie isn't as experienced as, let's say, a Pep or a Klopp. So you need to put people around him that know what they're doing and can understand what Ollie's asking for. I just don't think Wesley Fofana at this current time offers you that.
Yeah, and I personally think, Varane is 29 years old. I think we'll probably get 3 years out of him, right? And in that 3 years, we could use him to kind of boost Tuanzebe to the player that I personally think Tuanzebe could. Like, he's a lot of potential, and he could potentially be one of the best. So
He's very injury-prone, isn't he? He's just very
it was just that 1 year. I think that's what it was for Tuanzebe. He was out for 1 year with that injury, and I do think, honestly, it's simple as that.
It's all right. I've got another option. Let's buy Declan Rice and throw him in centre back against Maguire.
Okay, shut up, will you? We're not having
again. We will
talk about another player.
Because that wouldn't work though. Because I keep emphasising this.
Hold on,
United
did you just
absolutely need this.
He needs to be a leader.
Yeah,
he leads that West Ham midfield quite well to me.
But did
recovery
I?
He's got recovery pace.
But 1 minute. Did I also? But 1 minute. 1 minute. Did I? What was the other thing I said? I also said needs to be experienced. Needs to be experienced.
My guy gets a good team every week.
1 minute. No, Declan Rice is not experienced as a centre back. I'd buy Declan Rice for United. Of course I would. I'd play him in DM because that is his best role. You don't because. You might as well just say fuck it. We'll just play McTominay at centre back. He plays there for Scotland.
Fuck it. Let's go.
What you want to do is you want to if you think about it sensibly, everything I've said is correct. You want experience. You want someone who can lead. You want someone who can come in and do the job straight away. Declan Rice is a DM, not a centre back. He's also a very good DM. Why on earth would you buy Declan Rice to your club, spending all that money, to then put him in his weaker position? Would it not make sense to go buy Declan Rice, put him in his stronger position, and then add Varane into that, then add Sancho, because then you brought 3 world-class players for their position? Would that not make more sense?
To be fair, I'd rather get Ramos on a 400 grand a week contract than bring him Varane.
Yeah, but Ramos was only Ramos.
Talking about big contracts, we will get straight into that. But anyway, look, So I'm just asking quickly. Did I ask everybody about their opinions?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So just a simple yes or no. Are we going to get him? Yes or no? Do you think? Niall, yes or no?
Yeah.
Ciaran.
I don't think we'll go for him now.
Okay. Matthew.
No.
Domenico.
Not a fucking chance.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's move on to the next topic. All right.
FYI, I believe Daniel Levy is now in the chat.
Get his broke bum ass out.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Nah, it's great. It's the views. I love it.
We're going to talk. Yeah,
also, Lanzi said Rice at centre back last time he played there, he was 16. So yeah,
and he was Irish at that point. So yeah, fuck him. Anyway,
United.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a team who got eliminated by the cheaters as Manchester City. I'm sorry if anyone says they won fair and square. You guys are so deluded. They didn't, right? That handball was very soft. That bloody Ederson should be shot for like.
Go check out refs. Go check out refs. And
I'll watch it tomorrow morning. Don't worry. Anyway, so we have 3 players from Dortmund that we're actually interested in. We're interested in Sancho, Haaland, and Bellingham. Right? Bellingham quite recently.
You'll get one of them.
I think we can get.
If that.
No.
Anyway,
one of them.
Anyway, so let's talk. Obviously, Jadon Sancho. Let's be honest. He's going to be our player. I know. Obviously, people are saying, "Oh, but you said that last season." But look. We've been talking for the entire year. Bruno Fernandes was not a one summer job, right? It was an entire 12-month project that we had to get him in, and actually involves Ed Woodward's house from being really broken into. But look, I just want your honest opinion, right? So Erling Haaland has come out, and his contract demands are absolutely crazy. I don't know if you've seen this, how much do you think Erling Haaland wants A week.
I already know because I discussed this on a previous
yeah.
stream, so I'll let
Yeah.
someone else.
Have a guess. Ciaran, right, I want everyone else. Have a guess. How much do you think Erling Haaland, the most overrated jockey there's ever been? How much do you think?
I don't know. 400 grand, barrel of fish.
A week. Okay. Matthew, how much do you think Erling Haaland wants a week? This will. Okay, you've already seen it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, well, Dom, if you haven't seen this,
I've
how
already
much
seen
do you...
it. I know what Ryler and his dad wants as well. Too.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
You can tell
okay.
he's born in late. You can tell he's born in late.
So Erling Haaland thinks he's worth $1 million a week. Now, I don't know if you and I are going to pay that. I mean, I say the owners have to get a fucking OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, let's pay more than what Messi gets.
Yeah.
Nah, the thing
Let's
is,
get
I do want to jump in on this because, and I'm probably I'm gonna get shit anyway for saying this. I think Haaland's a bit overrated. Now this isn't me saying he's not a good player, but he is how old? I think he's what, 21?
20.
20. I think he's only 20.
Right?
He's only
20.
20, yeah.
Right, okay. So he's 20 years old and he's expecting any club to pay him that. Fuck off.
That's
No way.
Right? That's your offer.
Look, he pays, like, he's a good goal scorer. Is he worth that much to anyone? No. There is no point spending £52 million just on wages a year for Erling Haaland. Makes no sense. It's nonsensical. Not only that, but the next time you do a player contract renewal with, let's say, Rashford, who could be potentially better, let's just say in theory Rashford's better and he's got a bit of a cocky attitude. I know both of which. I know the cocky attitude isn't true though. He will come up and say, I want £1 million. And then he'll be like, well, you pay him that. Precisely the reason why United were in this mess in the start with. You paid Alexis Sanchez, what, 500k a week to do nothing, which then other people expected more money from you. Nonsensical. It is an absolutely ridiculous, stupid thing. And Mino Raiola is definitely behind this. Because he's thinking, oh, Erling is this good, blah, blah, blah. He's not that good yet. He's 20. He hasn't even had a bad part of his career yet. Also, might I add, he's played in Norway, Austria. I think that's where Salzburg are, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Germany. None of which are an elite level league. There's only 2 elite leagues out there, right? La Liga, Premier League. If you do it in either of them, then yeah, cool, let's have a discussion. Look at Werner. Did great in the Bundesliga, not doing it in the Premier League. Kai Havertz did it in the Bundesliga, not at the Premier League. Like, there's been many examples. Such a risk. It's such a bad risk. I don't get it. It's nonsensical. No club in their right mind, not even City, would do that. I don't even think Chelsea would be so stupid. I really don't. It's what? You sign him... So let's just say that he's on like a 5-year deal, right? You're paying him £250 million for his contract over 5 years.
Yeah. I mean...
You're going to pay him more than his entire transfer fee.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous.
With the City talks as well, my mate sent me something and he's like, Mino Raiola came out and said the City talks only lasted 15 minutes. We gave him the numbers and they said no straight away.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. The City are a well-run club.
Also,
they
look
ain't
at it as well. If you look at Erling Haaland coming to the Premier League, if you watch him in those both City games, he doesn't run enough.
Yeah.
He just stands there. He literally just stands there for 80, 90 minutes. He didn't do fuck all against City. What if he comes to the Premier League and you spend 180 million, whatever they want for him, on a player that's not going to run? You might as well just fucking keep Martial at United. Fucking hell.
If I was Ollie, I'd just I would be like, you either lower them figures straight away or go fuck yourselves.
No one will get
What I'll do is I'll just go Sancho, move Greenwood up top, give him a year. Not give him a year, but give him a year as the main number one. Sign Cavani to an extra year. If Greenwood started hitting up the Premier League and scoring plenty of goals, then go get fucking Ollie Watkins or Danny Ings to play an understudy role. That's how I'd do it. Because let's face it, United's biggest issue right now is that your attack is too one-sided, right? It's all down the left-hand side, not enough down the right. Well, if you get Sancho, that changes that, doesn't it? It also gives you a better look of an attack. You got it equal. I'll just do that. Move Greenwood up top, Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left. See what Greenwood can do for a year. Sign Cavani to an extra year. Keep Martial's back up to Greenwood. Just give him that time as a number 9. See what he does. Because you never know. Greenwood could go smash in 20 goals next season. You're like, we don't need Haaland now.
If you also look at this Haaland situation as well, if you think Haaland, if let's say he comes to United, you think he's going to be disciplined to go to City away and sit back for 90 minutes. Is he bollocks? He's not going to be disciplined enough. The same with Anfield. If we go to Anfield away, Liverpool have the ball for 30 minutes at the start. He would not be disciplined enough to stay back.
But I also don't believe that if Ollie goes and gets, let's say, Declan Rice, Jadon Sancho, Varane, I don't think Ollie plays defensive football anymore.
No, he'll play his defensive football against the teams that he needs to play defensive football against, like Cities and your Liverpool.
Yeah. But I also think he'll be a bit more braver, a bit more attacking.
He'll be more dynamic with it. That's what.
Yeah, I think there'll be. I think it's just because you've got the players to do it. You just need them key holes filled in, and you've got a really strong team.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Sean Dyche is now in the chat.
Fucking hell. This person's got a lot of devices with kiddie porn on it. Fuck me.
Anyway, but everybody, make sure you do hit the like button and make sure you do subscribe. We are trying to hit that big 170 soon. But also, talking about
a big up to the extra 3 subscribers today.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Matthew, I don't think I got your opinions on this Haaland 1 million deal. What do you think about it?
I said earlier, you can tell he's from Leeds with that fucking attitude. Like, I don't want him. If he wants to act like that, I don't want him at all. No, because clearly he's not playing for the team. He's just playing for money. And if he gets $1 million a week, what's he gonna like? What's in it for him to progress? If he's already peaked if he gets that. So no point.
Exactly. Oh no, I 100% agree. I think if you get that's like China numbers when you went previously, because obviously or even like Saudi Arabia numbers. I mean, look, it's simple as this. Do I think some team are going to give $1 million a week? Not a hope in hell. I mean, you look at these Saudi owners, right? Especially at Man City.
There's one is Real Madrid, one is Barcelona. Go to La Liga, fuck off. No Premier League club in their right minds paying him that much. No way.
Real Madrid and Barcelona would be stupid too as well.
Barcelona are stupid enough to do it. The new president, where his name's Laporta or something, isn't it?
Laporta, yeah.
Eric Garcia was offered all this money to go to Barcelona in the summer. Laporta came in, he went, "You're not getting this much." He reduced 75% all the money.
Yeah.
So now he's getting stuck getting fucking pittance.
Yeah, I mean, simple as that. So we're going to talk about it. We talked about Sancho. We know all about that. We talked about Erling Haaland, how crazy him and his stupid agent is.
Who the fuck's the trio?
Jude Bellingham was the next one that we're talking about.
You mentioned Bellingham, and look, there's no disrespect to United, but I actually think his development better at Dortmund. He's what? To look out for. He's 17, 18, right? Mm-hmm. Just got to Dortmund. Look at what Sancho has achieved by his development at Dortmund.
Yeah.
If I was United, I would definitely have him on our on your radar. If I was a scout, right, or if I was head of your recruitment, he's on my radar, of course, 100%. Am I getting him this year? No. I'm leaving. What I would do is I would leave him at Dortmund, see what he does. Because this could just be a purple patch. Right, we've seen it with many players. I'll just leave him there for a couple of years and just see what he's doing. No one's getting Bellingham. I don't think Dortmund will sell Haaland, Sancho, and Bellingham all in 1 year. That will fuck them right over. They're not. They'll sell 2 of them, Sancho and Haaland, because they know they have to sell them. They've got no choice. Bellingham, I think, is staying at Dortmund.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, it is, truly is. So yeah, look, we've talked about the trio. We'll get the other lads' opinions on Bellingham before we move on to the next one, which is a very funny story, to be fair. But Ciaran, what's your opinions on Bellingham? Good talent? Do you think we should keep an eye on?
Oh yeah, no, 100% agree with what Niall said. To be fair, he's a brilliant talent. I mean, the 17-year-old getting into the England squad, you've got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a talent we've got to keep on our radar. But I think we missed the boat when we didn't sign him from Birmingham City. I think once he's gone to Dortmund, I think he's going to spend at least 2 or 3 seasons there, and it's probably for the best for his development.
Yeah.
But I think he's definitely someone for the future. But the only problem is that if he does progress like we think he's going to progress, it won't just be us in for him. It'll be every Tom, Dick and Harry in Europe's top 5 leagues. So, it's going to be, a difficult chase for him. But no doubt we should have him on our radar. But I think we've missed the boat on him.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's as simple as that. I think he made a good decision going to Dortmund, if I'm really honest. I think development-wise, I think career-wise, it was a good way to do it. But Matthew, yeah, what's your opinions on Jude Bellingham?
I think he'd be playing for our youth team if we had signed him from Birmingham, so I don't think he would have got the development he needs. And I also think that he's not ready for the Premier League yet. He's shining in like a pretty bad league, let's be honest. So, I don't think he's physically ready for the Premier League yet. But I think we should sign him in a couple of years. I don't know if it's too late then, but I wouldn't sign him yet.
Also, do you really need him? Like, you've got.
I don't think we need him. No,
You've got Pogba. You've got Donny. You've got.
We got
Bruno can probably play a bit deeper.
Yeah, if he lives up to
What
the
about
potential, it
Garner?
would be nice to
Garner
have
come
him.
back. He's had a really good run at Nottingham Forest, hasn't he?
Yeah, he played
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got a
very,
performance.
he's a talent to be.
He needs another loan.
You don't know.
I said this.
Definitely. I know. I think he needs somewhere like whoever stays up like a Fulham. I think we ship him to there. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Great talent. I think
Brighton.
the Fulham will take him.
No, I'd say Brighton
That's
because
right. Yeah.
Potter plays sort of that nice football, doesn't he? He plays
That's
nice,
true,
attractive passing football. United play, well, they will be playing nice, attractive, nice football. I just think it would make sense to loan him to Brighton. I also think he would benefit from a bit of time under Graham Potter. As you look, he smashed up Nottingham Forest. So he's that championship. He's way too good for a championship. You can see that. I just think maybe at Brighton, like give him a year's experience, then reassess the situation. He's a top talent.
Even Southampton, I think could benefit from.
Yeah. No, I'd say Southampton as well. Like I watch a lot of these youngsters. I like to see what's coming through talent wise. He is one that I've noticed sort of quite a bit. And Nottingham Forest, they're a good team in the Championship. I do know my EFL quite well, but they're
a relegation battle, are they not?
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, but he's performing against teams that aren't in a relegation battle. He's come in and he's elevated Nottingham Forest very nicely.
He didn't come until January either.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Look. We also have another loanee. I know, obviously, we're talking about all that, but Ethan Gatewaite, another player, and I've watched a tiny bit of him. I do see a lot of potential, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Right?
You're talking about the Northern Irish lad?
Yes.
Where's he on loan?
He's not on loan.
Isn't
Nah,
he's
Ethan
not.
ain't.
Oh, shit.
Ethan's
I
not.
thought it was.
You're thinking about
Nah,
Ethan
he's in your. He's on.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
know about
Ethan.
different,
Yeah. Nah, Ethan. Oh, I know
MK
Ethan. Now he's in League One with our guard. He's doing all right. There's a lot of good good feelings around him. MK Don's quite like him. He hasn't completely ripped up the league to what I would have expected. Like, we have a left back called Adam Lewis on loan from the Scousers, and for me, when you're comparing the two stats, because we do loan watch on the other channel I'm on, big up to Indiana for all he does over there with the EFL show. The first 11, go check it out Monday 7 p.m. That's where I'm talking about my team. Normally sort of raging about him, but back to what I was saying, his stats compared to Adam Lewis on loan from Liverpool, they're not too similar, and Adam Lewis hasn't ripped up the league, so I personally wouldn't be banking on Ethan Laird to do the job at United. I think he's a talent, but he's got at least another couple more loans to do.
Yeah, he definitely.
You need to get him on loan to either a top League One side, so Peterborough, a Sunderland, a Pompey, Charlton, Ipswich.
Very good one, especially
I think one of them five, even Lincoln doing quite well in League One. I think either a top end League One side or a bottom half Championship side. I saw on Twitter a lot of fans saying, "Oh, I'll get Ethan Laird in now." Not a chance. You trust me, he's not ready.
I mean, fair. I mean, look, yeah, we'll come back to him. Yeah, I'd say he'll brighten up. To be fair,
I've seen some
we'll look at
his sister.
We'll talk about the comments. Keep at him, mate. Like, look, Sonny, I know you're jealous, my guy. That I did it by myself. I did it 3 weeks in a row. But look, don't worry, my guy. Look, there's nothing.
Why is Ross saying we're talking about Greenwood? We haven't mentioned Greenwood.
No, we're not talking. No, we're not talking about Greenwood. No, we're talking about another.
Yeah, we're talking about Ethan Laird in League One, and because right. Yeah, James Garner is not Greenwood, no. Yeah. And we were talking Ethan Laird, and because I'm very experienced with League One, I thought I'd give you the lowdown on it.
But I'm also trying to find the Pogba interview just before we're going to talk about that near the end as well. So don't worry. But we're going to move on to another topic, a very funny topic coming out of that little Spurs game. Jose doesn't understand the joke. Clearly, he's too old for it now. Do you know what I mean? So, pretty much just to analyze it. Some people, if you have been living under a rock for the last 2 weeks, you'll understand. Obviously, so it all started with all they talking about, McTominay and Son scenario, saying it. Look, if his son had to do that and 10 of his mates had to pick him up, he wouldn't give him food. Then Jose goes like, "Oh well, like Son he's lucky to have a good father. Ole would have been a bad father too." And then Ole's son comes in saying, "Yeah, I got plenty of food. Don't worry about that, Jose." So, what do you think of the scenario?
No, you missed out the best bit there. And then he said Jose's only saying this because his team lost. Jose got put in a spliff by a 20-year-old. Who isn't even in the Premier League. It's absolutely hilarious. But I also want to say, bread is bread, cheese is cheese, guys. Right? Just remember that. Bread is bread, cheese is cheese.
Kieran, what was your opinion on this? This is hilarious for the United fans, to be fair. Jose making another mess for himself. I mean, look, if you want to see a mess, lads, go watch the documentary on Amazon that they have. It's really funny. No, never mind. Anyway, go on. What do you think about it?
I mean, it's pathetic, isn't it? But I mean, I'm not going to say I was surprised. I mean, especially after the way we beat them. I knew Jose was going to come out and say something stupid. I mean, I was just expecting it. I didn't expect it to take that path where we're talking about sons not getting food and that. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. But yeah, Jose. I mean, it's just classic. I've just bottled it at home. And I'm going to be sorry as hell, and that's simple as that. I mean, as I said, I expected it. It's just a bit pathetic, but, we've had experience of it. Jose Mourinho saying stuff about how he's knocked us out before in the Champions League, all those comments in previous years and that when we went out to Sevilla. So, I wasn't surprised. But, it was a bit of fun. We got the win, and also we got to witness that, so it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for United fans, but, yeah. Just a bit pathetic, really, all I can say.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely 100%. Dom, what was your opinion on Jose taking another L on the weekend, to be fair?
Like Solskjaer says, I couldn't care less. It's Jose Mourinho. He's in the past. He's lost it. Time to go.
Time to go, indeed. Matthew, what do you think of the
You can't hate Jose. He's just funny as fuck. Like, he'll be in a nursing home when he's older, telling people he used to be a football manager. And the residents there, of course he did. But yeah, no, you can't hate him. It was funny, to be fair. It was funny. But he's just an idiot. He's an idiot.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, yeah, we can call Jose whatever he wants. He is a laughing stock, to be fair. But and obviously, Niall, what's your opinions on it? Before we,
he's a twat. He's a twat. Because Jose is finished as not only a football manager but also as a fucking human being. Like, that man has got he's got fucking the personal skills of a fucking, I don't know. he doesn't know how to communicate with the human race. Like, he's
God.
egotistical. What's he achieved recently? A Europa League and a League Cup or an FA Cup,
Second
whatever it
place.
was.
Second place. Best thing in his
Oh,
career,
fuck
apparently.
off. Ollie's gonna achieve that this season, and he's gonna be closer to City. So where's that? Nah, look, Jose was good in the time. And look, the interesting bit about this, right, is he used to be the media darling boy, wasn't he? It was back. Remember when he first came in? This man's the one who's going to derail Fergie. Blah blah blah. He was loved by the media. He was the darling. Yeah. Now the media are doing what they normally do of any person that they big up. Now it's time for the chopping down stage, isn't it? You see it all the time. How many times have we seen the English media big someone up and then back down? They bring out the axe and start chopping them down. Like, Jose's just going through that chopping down stage from the British media, and he doesn't know how to handle it. He hasn't got a clue. He when he was in his prime, he had the media behind him. So if he said something, oh, the media back me. Oh, look what Jose said. We love Jose. He's so good. Now the media are turning on Jose. He doesn't know how to react because he can't take criticism. He can't take the blame. There's that game against all of their games this season. It's down to Jose, right? It's not down to the players. The players take a big part of that. But look how he's treated Dele Alli. It's very similar to how he treated Pogba and Martial, right? Like, I don't know if you've seen the interview that Martial's girlfriend or wife has done recently. And she said that she couldn't walk and all of that. And they fined him 2 weeks' wages because he can go back to a pre-season tour because he had to look after his kid. This is the level of stupidity that Jose Mourinho is. And then you've got the Pogba shit that he did, and that hardly went well for him, did it? He's just a class A cunt. He is the epitome. International football probably doing quite well because players only have to be with him for 4 or 5 weeks maximum. 2 weeks for an international break, 5 weeks for a tournament. They only have to deal with him for 5 weeks, and they'll have it in the back of my head. Oh, Jose's mentioning cheese and fucking bread now, but I can go back to a manager I quite like at my club, isn't it? So I think international management is probably where Jose needs to go because players can just be like, fuck it. I've only got 2 weeks with this twat or this arsehole. Like, he's finished.
I mean, fair enough. So we can all agree that Jose took not one, not two, but 3 L's over the weekend. One by Ollie, one by United, and one by Ollie's son. So
and Pogba, four.
I was just about to say you're missing the biggest L of all time. Like, fuck.
We're going to move on to Pogba's interview. So this was a very, very interesting interview, and I personally loved every single minute of it. So, I mean, look, who wants to get into the fine detail first? Who wants to talk about it, lads?
Pogba basically said Mourinho's shit. Solskjaer's a better manager, and he couldn't care less what Mourinho thinks of him.
Nah, the nitty gritty bit was Pogba said that Ollie would never leave a player out. It was he would never freeze a player out. Like, if you're not picked, you know why you're not picked, and he'll treat you as you ought to be treated. Because Ollie knows that he learned it under Fergie. Like, Fergie would have them difficult conversations, whereas Jose just acts like a prick. And then didn't it get mentioned to him that or asked about like Jose and the falling out, and Pogba was like, I don't know why Jose had a problem with me, and he had that, like, not a sadistic, but he was just laughing. He was just like, I don't know why Jose didn't like me, like, sort of like one of them. It was like, I looked at that and I was like, he's not even salty about it. He's he's bemused. Like, Paul is bemused why Jose took out on him. I just thought it was a really great interview that Paul's done, because he didn't come across as bitter or angry or annoyed. He just came across as, like, he had an issue with me. I don't know what it was. And then he was like, I still don't know what it is now. But I thought it was quite a good interview.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, Ciaran, what was your opinion on the interview?
I mean, yeah, it was a cracking interview. To be fair, I mean, I think what Niall says is pretty true. I think you
Yeah,
look
put
at
that
it,
cap on, Genie. Sorry.
and you look at it, and you just think, yeah, I mean, Pogba just thinks, you know what, I could easily just be solely and have a chip on my shoulder for the rest of my playing career, but I'm getting paid the amount of money I'm getting paid. I've had the laugh. You left. You're now what 7th or 8th in the table, something like that. Well, maybe 6th, but you're down the table. You're down on your luck. We just beat you 3-1. What have I got to moan about? And it was a fascinating interview. But I think most of the stuff he said, I think we kind of all knew. But I think he's kind of come out and just kind of confirmed it. But yeah, it's, in the end of the day, it was a class interview. What else can you say, really? He said what needed to be said, and that'll be the end of it, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%. Dom, what was your opinion on it? Clearly, you gave your opinion on what it was about, but go into depth. What do you think about it? To be fair,
Pogba's just living in Mourinho's head rent free, isn't he? That's all that matters.
You always think about that, don't you?
We picked up 3 points against Tottenham. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
We're higher up in the table, and Mourinho's gone into the poo bag. But let's move on, because we're Man United, and we don't think about that. Because we're a bigger man, we're the bigger team.
100%. And Matthew, what do you think about Jose's 4th L of the week?
Why do we care about the Tottenham Hotspur manager? It's Tottenham. Who cares?
It's Tottenham, lads. It's Tottenham.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, fair. Yeah, no, 100%.
No, but yeah, Pogba did expose him, to be fair. So it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't wait for the full interview to air on the weekend.
Yeah.
Because that was a snippet, wasn't it? They interviewed Paul for a long one.
That was definitely edited.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to it. Do you know what? I'm also excited. Pogba's documentary he's got coming, because I reckon Jose's going to get put in a spliff and smoke by Paul on that documentary. I'll watch that with a lot of entertainment.
When's this documentary? I didn't even hear it.
In a year's time.
Yeah,
2022.
Isn't it being done by Amazon or something?
There's an Alex Ferguson coming
same group that did fucking Spurs one. That was funny. That was so funny. Anyway, do recommend that. It's actually a good comedy sketch, to be fair. But we're going to move on to our final round, where we always go for Ollie time. So pretty much this is where we rank Ollie's performance of the week, 1 to 10, and we'll see how it goes. Right. So let's start with Ciaran. Out of 10, how would you rate Ollie, and say what he did right and what he did wrong?
You know what? This week, picked up the win. I mean, you can't. For me, I'm going to give him at least an 8. I'm going to give him an 8, and the reason I don't give him a 10 is because I felt like against Granada, I would have liked to have seen the likes of Donny van der Beek start. I think he made some selections which I didn't agree with. But to be fair, in the end of the day, got the job done. Wasn't the worst performance. We're through to a semi-final. It's an 8 from me.
100%. Matthew, what? I think Matt. Oh, I thought you were frozen me. What would you rate Ollie out of 10 for this week?
10. He's done nothing wrong for me. He managed the game against Granada well. He responded well after getting scammed in the first half against Tottenham. So I don't think he's done anything wrong. I think he's 10 out of 10.
And just so you say you did nothing wrong. What was your favourite moment of the week for Ollie?
Beating Jose. After the 6-1, beating Jose. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Perfect.
him getting salty afterward just made it even better. So.
All right, Dom. What do you think?
Well, he's won again. 10 out of 10. Nothing wrong. Don't care who he fields. As long as it's a win. That's all I'm asked about. It's a win. You want to know my favourite moment of the week, RJ?
Go on. Tell us.
The pubs reopen on Monday.
Okay, alcoholic. Keep calm. Don't worry. All right. And Niall, just as the guest on the channel, as you are on the United Show. Out of 10, what would you rate Ollie's performance this week, and your best and worst moments?
Well, he didn't have any bad moments, did he? Like, there wasn't any. Like, the first half wasn't his fault. The players just didn't turn up, like they normally don't. I'd give him a 10 that he got max. He changed it tactically in the second half against Spurs. outdid Jose, then beat Granada. There was no slip-ups. It's a fairly sort of quiet week for him, really. Maybe not so in the press because Jose's been trying to fight him. Now, well, the way I imagine it is, you know, like that little kid that tries to beat you up, and you just hold him by the head, and he tries running near you. That is literally what Ollie's doing with Jose right now. It's like, whoa, calm down, boy, calm down. That is literally how I'm doing it. So that's my favourite moment of the week. Ollie putting Jose in a spliff.
And out of 10, did you give him a rating?
You give him 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
10. Yeah, for me, 10 out of 10. I mean, look, the fact that him and his little self give him Jose Adele, that's perfect. I mean,
yeah, mini Ollie smacking Jose.
All right, guys. So yes, we are moving now on
Quiz
to the
time.
final last thing. I know you guys are waiting for this.
Fuck me, RJ.
Especially the Liverpool fans. Oh, shut up, Dom, okay? Look, I know you've been trying to drink and all that crack, right? And trying to go to some
He's got to a
hole.
pub after this fucking stream. Fuck me, it's been long,
Go
hasn't
on. Then also, we do encourage, drink responsibly. Do not act like Dom. Yeah. Anyway, we don't need him in the quiz. He doesn't know any history. But anyway, Niall, take it away.
Oh, it's quiz time, is it? Oh, nice.
It is.
I
Yeah.
probably have one more thing.
I thought you said there was one.
I think that's why I left.
Yeah, Dom was gonna take part in the quiz because you said there was one more thing. Hold on, let's. You haven't done Burnley yet. You got Burnley at the weekend.
Okay, right. Sorry. Apologies. We should not overlook.
Genie, we're doing a bit of show filler, like we're doing a bit of show filler, like we had to do when we were waiting for Tom.
To quote the legendary Mark Goldbridge, bloody Burnley. Anyway.
Oh, he's back.
So, right, just quickly, we're not going to go through for so much. But look, lads, don't worry, we're going through Souls and Beanie, don't worry, lads. Right, prediction over the weekend, win or lose, draw. What do you think, Ciaran, against Burnley?
I reckon we'll win. I reckon it'll be tough, but I reckon it'll be, if I had to predict, I reckon go 2-1, similar to the Brighton game.
Fair enough. Matthew?
8-0.
All right, Dom.
Before
you drink that drink,
I have to do that. Sitting through this.
Oh well, you never won anyway, mate. Anyway, what do you think over the weekend? Do we beat Burnley? Bloody Burnley.
1-0. Brexit FC. We're going to play them at their own game. 1-0.
Okay. And Niall, last prediction for you, and then I'll give mine.
Yeah, 1-0 to United. This ain't gonna be a high-scoring game, is it?
Maybe it will be.
For me, I think it's gonna be a nice 2-0 victory. I do think, the lads are in form. We're doing well. Nice clean 2-0, and we'll move forward. And Genie, for the last time, I know you're salty, right? I know you're salty, and you think I'm cheating, but look, I got more knowledge than you as well, and you and everyone. Anyway, okay, so we're going to move on to the quiz now. Niall, it's time for you to show it off, and like I said, lads, we do advertise, drink responsibly. Do not black out, especially on these times. Corona's still around. So.
Yeah, we won't mention Monday night then.
Yeah, we won't. Just don't listen to the person on the bottom left.
Go support your local community pub.
Anyway,
isn't that what Tesco said? Right, so we all know the rules. So I don't need to get into that. This is picture number 1.
3-2. Sheffield United.
No,
3-3.
It's 3-3. Yes, it's 3-3. Already, he's trying to make us lose, lads.
That was only last season.
This is definitely 3-3. This is Brandon Williams definitely scoring. Premier League for sure, lads. We can all agree on that. And lads, look, I'm not cheating.
It was a Champions League.
Yeah. All right. So 3-3.
Hold on.
Sheffield
What's
United.
the exact year?
2019.
Yeah, November 2019.
Okay. Yeah.
So picture number 2.
Ooh. Okay. This is Ronaldo.
Portsmouth.
No, is that Middlesbrough?
Go on.
Like one of the white kit. Oh, mate. That's an awful one. That.
Yeah.
We've
Jesus,
been
you
done
really,
here.
you really screwed us over here, like.
I mean, I say I'm gonna say 2007 as the year. I think that's 2007-8 kit.
Yeah, that does
So-
look like that. Yeah.
So I mean, 2007.
What team could it be though? That's the question.
I don't recognise that guy who made the tackle there. I don't recognise him at all. I mean, my only two guesses are Bolton or Middlesbrough. Those are my only two guesses.
Yeah.
That could be absolutely wrong as well. Got no idea.
2007.
We've been
What school?
We've been done
2007, Jesus.
Oh, was that game?
Were you?
Is it
Honestly, I legit have no idea as well. Like, I
got
genuinely have
stuck
no
in
idea.
seating to Stretford End.
Hold on.
Can you zoom it in? Can you zoom it into the fucking badge? Yeah.
Can you take us to the article you took it off?
No, what team is it?
Is that Middlesbrough? Are you sure that's Middlesbrough?
I don't know. I feel like I remember them having the gold shorts, but I'm gonna be honest. I've got no idea. That's a stab in the dark. It's a massive
Was it
stab
when we
in the
done
dark.
three? I don't know.
Well, I mean, I know there was a game where when Nani scored on his debut, but I think that might have been against Middlesbrough. But I'm not sure if it was. I thought he did that in the light, and that looks
When
like
did
it's in the
Nani
dark
join?
there.
Yeah,
What
what's
year did
in
Nani
the
join?
footnotes there?
Did he join 07-08, 2007? Did he?
Did we win the league?
Ooh, I'm not
for
sure.
that? Because that's the golden thing. I
I'm
thought
just
we
trying
were
to think
done
what
Well-
team is that?
This is an amazing
It's
question.
definitely Premier League, isn't it?
It's that
Well,
big
we've got.
Premier League.
I reckon we've got two. I reckon we've got 2007 in Premier League.
But
The team and the score. I mean, if you don't know the team, the score's going to be bloody difficult.
Yeah.
That's Swansea. No, it wouldn't be Swansea.
Who was in the league in 2007 though? That's the question. Like, that's the real question.
I don't
God, that's such a.
that is tricky.
Hello, Jeannie. Hello. How you doing?
What is in the comments? I'm
Literally,
guessing.
he's literally saying this shy like, mate, I'm not fucking on my phone, man. You're chatting shy, man. That's all they ever do, like. And so thinks I'm cheating. Like, yo, what do I have to do, lads? Do you know what I mean? Simple as that. I'm always getting accused. 2007, you're saying, alright? So
Yeah, I reckon. I
Okay.
mean, not even that could be wrong. But I just yeah, 'cause-
Who's white
Yeah.
and gold?
I feel I remember. I don't know why. I think it could be Middlesbrough, but I mean that's my guess. But again, I don't know what the score would be. I don't know what the score would be at all.
No, if it's Middlesbrough, would have hit. I remember going to this game. I don't know if it's Middlesbrough though. Oh,
I mean, look, you know, I'm not going to get cancelled, to be fair. I'm just going to be honest.
So, what's the team and the score?
Oh god.
Can we go back to this one? Can you give us a lifeline? Come on.
Nope.
This is number one bullshit.
No, because then I'll get accused of cheating by Genie and Sue.
No. They can literally ask this if they ever want to. Like I said, this is a really bad photo. You've never seen.
No.
Like I said,
Can
you
we
can
phone
go
a
back.
friend? Can we phone a friend?
Yeah, can we phone a friend? Like, can we phone up Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Ronnie, can you tell us?
are we sure that's not Portsmouth?
It could. Yeah, it could be. Oh no, yeah, because they did have the white kit, I think, away kit, but I think they had the blue on it, didn't they?
No,
Or maybe
there's
not.
away kit on it.
It could be.
Well,
technically
you don't even need the team; you just need the score.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
I remember the
All
team.
right.
Well, no, you get a
but we
point.
do need-
You get a point for the score. You get a point for the competition and a point
Year
for
in
the
the league.
year. The team just helps you identify what score you're getting.
All right. That's the thing. We haven't got a chance.
I
yeah.
remember Ronaldo scores that free kick.
Could be. I don't know, like bloody hell.
I'm sure that's
2-0 or
Portsmouth,
something
I
like
can see. Do they have that fucking sponsor though?
Yeah. AIG were a tough one, to be fair. I'll tell you that now.
Why is that? Oh, man, this is pickling and noggin.
Is it definitely 07
Could be,
Yeah, I think
could be
so.
2008 though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So what score are you going with?
Give us some time.
hold
Give us some time. Give us some time.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's speeding us up a bit, so. Yeah, it's bitten.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is this
so
the hardest one yet? Is this actually the hardest one yet?
this
He did
has
say
to be the
Liverpool
hardest.
show is making it solid.
FY, Genie's helped you out in the comments with the team, by the way.
Oh, Hobby.
Has he actually?
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a nice young man.
Portsmouth, though.
Definitely isn't Middlesbrough, though, is it?
No, Middlesbrough's
Definitely
flag is
like-
blue.
I was like,
Yeah.
Middlesbrough was like a bluey one, wasn't it? Like a white and blue one.
Wait.
Oh no, 2-0. Got no idea.
2-0. 2-0
I mean,
Portsmouth. 08.
Are you
You go Portsmouth?
are you sure? Are you sure, lads? Like,
RJ, Sauls is saying, nah, RJ, cheating again, camera off.
mate, look. Oh my god, literally, I'm not fucking showing what's behind me, fam. Like, legit.
Genie is saying, you will regret not listening to me.
Hold on.
Even
it's okay. So it's Middlesbrough, but
well, things even if we know if it's Middlesbrough, how do we know what the score is?
yeah, we're gonna have to take a fucking guess at this. To be fair, I mean,
Oh no, 2-0. Because
on.
I can remember, I think I can remember a game where Nani scored like he scored. Oh, I swear he did, but
So are you sticking with 2-0?
No,
Is that
well, no,
your
that's just
final
my
answer?
guess. That's just my guess.
That's
That's our answer.
Well, fucking hurry up. Haven't got all night.
Alright for some. Fucking hell.
I won by a fair bit.
Right. I don't know. Like, I feel like 2-0 is, and I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, look, I'm no camera, boys. Look, my phone off completely. Hold on. Disapprove. It's off. It's literally turned off anyway. Oh man, this, like I said, I have a gut feeling, right? I have a gut feeling. Janie, get the fuck out of here, mate. That comment. Alright, hear me out. Alright, hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, and people might say I'm cheating, but fuck, I'm not, right? Because, like I said, lads, right? Okay, trust me on this one, right? Trust me
Go
on
on.
this.
Go on.
I think it's 4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
Who we saying
Isn't
though?
that way?
I don't think
Oh,
it's
no.
is it
Isn't that way? Hold
It could
on.
be Middlesbrough.
Wait, do we need the team or not?
No, we don't need the team, but so we know
Oh,
it's Middlesbrough because obviously, you know, because literally fucking everyone told us.
He's definitely taking the piss. They're definitely taking the piss.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I'm saying 4-1. 4-1 United. Yeah, go on. Fuck it.
I mean, to be honest, I don't have a better guess. To be honest.
Oh no, look, seriously, lads, come on.
What year?
Right.
What year are you saying then?
What year are we going to agree on? It was actually 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
Oh man, what in the name of God are we doing to ourselves, lads?
Let's say 2007, fellas.
Well, things I reckon we've got the competition, and I reckon we've got a good chance of the year. So we're only going to drop 1 point here at least.
Yeah, but are we willing to drop points to Liverpool? I mean, come on, lads.
You know what? Fine. What did you say, Arthur? Did you say 4-1?
4-1.
We'll go.
Do you want to go 2007?
Yeah,
Go on,
2007. 2007.
Mate,
But are we sure it?
So what year are you going with?
I say 2007. 4-1
Right.
Premier League.
Third picture is this one. This is the third picture.
No,
Oh,
fuck.
raw. Well, this is Memphis Depay. This is definitely Watford. The kit. Oh Lord, I'm trying to remember what kit this was.
That's 15-16, isn't it?
It actually
15,
could
16.
be, yeah.
Because that's
not
Van
really.
Gaal. That's That's Van Gaal, and I'm pretty sure in this game Schweinsteiger scored like last minute. Schweinsteiger scored a last minute winner in this game, I think.
That's
So
a
I
possibility,
think,
yeah.
I think it could have been 2-1. Unless it was 3-2. Oh, I don't know.
Let me think.
But
I do remember this game as well, like legit. I
remember Schweinsteiger scored a late winner in this game, and he was like wheeling away, and he was like, "Oh man." I remember that. Because he kind of just tapped it in at the back post. I think like he nearly got cleared, but he like tapped in.
I do remember that game as well. Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it's 2-1 or 3-2. But then the year it could be 15 or 16.
No, I swear it was like 2-1, wasn't it? That's what I remember. It was 2-1.
I think it's 2-1.
Yeah.
Because I remember. This is what I remember.
2-1.
Deeney scored a penalty. This is true. I remember this. Deeney scored a penalty, and then he got an own goal last minute. It was like the 90th minute.
Yeah.
I think we lost this game.
No, we won. I'm telling you, no. This is Troy Deeney. He literally fucked up in the end. I remember this. Like I said, this is definitely Troy Deeney messing up 90th minute. Look, I'm telling you, lads. Trust me on this. Trust me.
What year is it?
Right? What year? Oh, God.
Oh, Christ.
What season was fucking Van Gaal in again, Ciaran? What year was that?
I think that's 15-16, I think.
Should we go 15?
Season before Jose.
Yeah, let's go 15.
Yeah, let's go 2015, yeah, for sure.
So what score are we going with? 2-1.
2-1.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. Good
2-1.
shout, yeah.
2-1, Premier League.
Watford away.
Watford away, yes, exactly.
2015.
Okay.
All right. Picture number 4.
Bolton at home.
Bolton.
God, Wiggs. Oh, man.
This is definitely Scholesy. This is when he came back, because I remember that the reason why he didn't get the number 18, right, was because Ashley Young had it. It was Bolton, and man,
What bloody year is that?
That's 11-12. 11-12. Yeah, because 12-13 was the one which was the Robin Van Persie winning the league in that by April.
No, but the 11-12 was when City won that league, didn't it?
Yeah, but that is 11 because that's got the like the kind of collar on it, and also I think wasn't 11-12 the year that Scholes came out of retirement and played.
Yeah, he came to
played.
the
No, it was 2013 he came out.
Yeah.
No, it was 12-13, I swear, because 11-12 was when City won it, and then fucking Sir Alex Ferguson was like, "Nah, I'm not letting these bastards win," and fucking
I think this was the season where Aguero scored a goal. I think this is 11-12. I think.
I don't think this is 11-12. I personally think
I
this
think
is
it is, RJ.
It is 11-12. Look at the kit.
Because and also the ball as well. The ball. Yeah. The ball to me, I think it's 11-12, but I mean,
man, I don't want to lose points here, right? Especially fucking Liverpool.
we probably already lost some anyway.
She probably did. Let's be honest. I mean, so what are we saying?
2012.
Sorry, we're saying 2012, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll back that. I thought, 2012 I was going to say, but I thought it was 2012-2013 season.
No, let's go 2012. Let's just stick with gut and go with 2012.
So,
All right.
what are you going with?
Oh, scoreline as well.
Scoreline.
I'll go
It wasn't 3-0, yeah. I'll agree
I
with
thought it
that.
was lower than that. We'll go with 3 if you want, because I won't ruin it again.
What
I would
was
not go score.
So, what are you
Yeah, we're back
locking
to
in?
So we'll
3-0,
say,
I'd
well,
say.
it's definitely Premier League, right?
Premier League,
Right.
Bolton at home.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
And your last picture is this one.
Oh,
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 this
game
is
on Facebook.
this
2014.
this is 2014.
Yeah,
for sure.
2014, yeah.
Falcao joined us. This is
It was
definitely
4-1.
Newcastle can check by the Wonga sign,
4-1.
literally by fucking hell.
4-1.
Isn't that when they survived
Yeah.
like around the last day of the season as well, Newcastle?
Is it 4-1? I swear it was 3-1, wasn't it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Because no, it wasn't. No, because Rooney. I think this was the first goal that Falcao set him up. And was it? Either this was like the start of the season or something like that. But this was
It
definitely.
was Bolton there.
This is definitely a goal by Rooney and Falcao set up, because I think wasn't it like that
Didn't
thing
Rooney
he did?
start from in his own half? He passed the ball out wide.
I thought it was like that little thing that Falcao did where he just cut it back.
No, I think it was when Rooney started it from in his own half. He went out
Was it
wide. I've seen it on
Bolton there?
Facebook this morning. Came up on Facebook this morning, and then I think it was the person on the left played it out into like the middle, and then Falcao got it, and Falcao put it across with like a little leg out, and Rooney scored. But I can't remember what the score was on it.
No
Ah,
goal was
safe.
taken.
I know that it was 2-1 when the goal went in. That's all I know. But
Go
Yeah.
3-1.
I think 3-1.
Or did you say 3-1? Because you already last.
You are.
okay, let's go 3-1.
Let's go through
Yeah.
it.
So that's all locked in now. We'll go to some comments.
We're getting abused, aren't we?
I'm getting abused.
RJ is getting
They're saying I'm
destroyed.
cheating, man. Fucking, I'm proven
Right.
guilty before proven
Right.
innocent. Like, what does this have to do with this, my
So-
reputation ruined. No, man, I didn't cheat, man.
They're all telling you a team. Team is Middlesbrough. All of that stuff. Then just the pure onslaught of cheating.
If we were cheating, it wouldn't take that long.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Fucking hell.
What's in the comments? So, RJ, why are you wearing a sky blue shirt? Jeannie, you're saying
It's white.
Jeannie saw Charlotte
It's
are right.
it's
It
a
was
SoCal and
clear
Co.
to
SoCal and
see.
Co. California. Beautiful top.
So-
One of my favorites. War of
So
Fire.
the first one you said was Sheffield United 3-3 Premier League 2019. You are correct.
I know
The
they
third
put
one
that
you
up.
said was
Stop the
Watford.
count.
Yeah.
The third one you said was Watford. You won 2-1 in the Premier League in 2015. You are correct. The fourth one you said was United versus Bolton 3-0 in the Premier League 2012. You are correct. The last one you said was United 3-1 Premier League 2014. Now the second one, it was Middlesbrough. It was in the Premier League in 2007. But I'm not giving you the score because how stupid do you think I am? It does not take that long to get to 4-1. So I'm going to
Hey.
deduct the scoreline.
Oh
The
no,
scoreline has
this is playing to the crowd.
the,
This is
sco-
bullshit.
the scoreline
This is
has
VAR.
been the score.
What the fuck?
The RJ.
This is bullshit.
That's not
man.
fair. That's
So
not
this
fair.
is
not- Listen, I'm
Fucking
innocent
Tierney's
proven
on
RJ.
Bath this
Innocent
week.
proven guilty.
RJ, that's a
I'm
yellow
serious.
card. RJ, that's a
Oh.
yellow card.
I don't
Any
care.
more from you, and I'll upgrade that.
Nah, that's-
There is no
no.
way I am that stupid.
Nah,
That's not
nah,
fair.
nah.
That's not fair. That's not
There
fair.
is no way I am that stupid.
What? Oh no,
Right,
that's a spirit
I may not have gone to college, but I'm not that dumb,
Damn.
right?
Oh my
So-
god, this
So
is big.
who was it? Was it Middlesbrough Portsmouth?
It was
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough. It was
Oh, was it?
Middlesbrough.
This is
wasn't
like get
so-
one like fuck off.
I got the score wrong.
I would do the same if that was the Liverpool lot,
you're
if that was the Arsenal lot, if
You're
that
just
was
making
the
it more
Chelsea
interesting.
lot.
You're literally just
Oh.
you're literally putting it there so that it's now a draw. That's what you're doing.
No. I'm taking that away because there's no way you suddenly don't even know what team it is and then suddenly
Yes.
come out with the
Yes,
scoreline.
man. It was a quick guess, man.
Yes, don't
When it
give
came
me
up,
that
I went
crap.
Portsmouth or Middlesbrough. So don't give me.
We had an
don't know
idea.
the
We had an
team.
idea.
Yeah, come
You
on.
had an idea, but no, I won't be giving.
Okay, so how
won't-
did I look it up when we didn't fucking know the answer?
RJ, do I have to upgrade your yellow card?
No.
bullshit.
Do I
This
have
is
to
bullshit.
upgrade your yellow card?
No, this
Do
is
I have to-
this is Stockley Park.
Screenshot
Stockley
the
Park
search history.
speaking. They said during the Liverpool show, Sonny weren't there for a while, but somehow suddenly he names a scorer. on the
but
on the picture.
Yeah,
but
that has to be
wasn't
looked
there.
at. That has to be
Yeah,
looked
but
at. Seriously,
scores.
If that shit
Hey,
happens there,
one
and you're saying,
minute.
"How dare you?" You're never welcome on this.
One minute. Scorers don't.
But he did
Scorers
say
don't.
Daniel Agger was on the score sheet in the last few minutes, which gives me a
Scorers
bit of a
don't.
weird one.
One
because
minute.
on the
One
Premier
minute.
League website.
Yeah.
Scorers don't matter. But no, I'm not. I'm not giving that point. I'm not giving that point. And VAR has responded.
No,
I've got my. I've got Mike Dean is in my ear and he's saying that he stands with me.
Stevie Wonder in the VAR.
RJ, do I have to start upgrading? Do I have to upgrade? Do I have to give? I've given my first yellow card out on Leicester Premier League. Don't make me upgrade it to a red.
You're like the same referee.
Right now, with his glasses on, his blind man glasses on.
You're literally the same referee that had literally you're the same referee like Barcelona and Chelsea when literally you've rigged it. Like this is so rigged against United.
Hold up a minute. Hold up. I gave you one from 2019, which was the earliest I gave anyone.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Dom literally said 3-2. That's how.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just bullshit. It just is.
Or we could do it one of two ways. I can disallow it, or I go to the comments. Comments. Do I give that point? Yes or no?
Give us a bonus round.
Oh, give us not. Literally, that's not fair. That is so tyranny on the highest level.
RJ.
This is tyranny.
No.
Tyranny. Rigged.
No.
To quote Drogba, this is bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
The pressure. Kelly saying yes. Daniel saying no. Jeannie saying obviously not. Charles is saying going from 2-0. Craig, do you know what? I trust Craig. Craig is VAR actually because Craig is a mod and I trust him. Craig is VAR and Craig has said no, so he is standing by my decision.
No, this is just tyranny.
Craig, do I have to upgrade my yellow? Is that what I have to do?
Oh, okay. I'm a red, red supporter. Fucking give me red, will you?
Hey, I've given my first yellow card out on the channel. Don't make me upgrade it.
Do it.
So Craig is saying it was so obvious, RJ. I am sorry. He said I am sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You're bad.
Kenny, do not try to influence VAR.
This is straight up BS.
Hey!
This is a joke.
As I said, I didn't go to college. Well, I did. I dropped out 3 times, but I'm not that.
Go
stupid.
back to the clip. I fucking said it.
Yeah.
There's no point in that. There's no point. Look, like I said, it's like the referees now. They're against us now. They're literally saying, it's controversy if they go against us. Simple as that, lads. I'm telling you that now. It's an absolute...
RJ, red card for RJ.
I didn't care.
Was it clear and obvious error, though?
Yeah, it was. It was not a clear and obvious error.
It was.
The referee is now...
Literally, the crowd of you're supposed to be a clear referee, and you're letting the crowd.
The referee has sent RJ off. RJ's been sent off. So this week's quiz, United end up on 14 points after a controversial decision from the referee. So that now means that United and Liverpool are joint top. With Chelsea and Arsenal joined second, which is actually quite an interesting one. So
bad. Honestly, what's the point doing a quiz anymore? Like when everything's against you now. Literally, you're doing it for the money. You're doing it for the money now, man.
What fucking money?
The people that are saying, he cheated. It's a guess, man. I'm gonna guess. Lucky guess.
RJ, I have a gut feeling you may think You may think I'm cheated. Like it was the terminology that you used. Look, you're lucky I'm still allowing the year and the competition.
Cheers, lads. It's been great for being on the channel. This is great. Listen, Chelsea, bloody Liverpool, and Arsenal. 3 teams who are against us in this tournament. They're rigging this tournament for you.
Hold up. Chelsea got 13 out of 15.
Yeah. So what? That doesn't matter.
1 minute. Arsenal got they got full marks this week. But in other quizzes we've done, Arsenal got 12 out of 15 one week. Chelsea got 10 out of 15. Liverpool have been on quite a roll recently. I know I got
myself, and I got 15.
I know I fucked over Chelsea once. Where is it? No,
you screwed us over here, Niall.
That was bonus point round. That was bonus point. No, I'm pretty sure I did fuck over Liverpool once. I'm finding it. There's just so many pieces of there has. Nope, that's something else.
And we all thought you were United.
Oh yeah, the first week I gave them a 2003 and Tom was 2, Jeannie wasn't even born, and they had the same kit for 3 years.
No, hold on. You gave me a 2007 one. I was 4 years old.
I
got it wrong. No
didn't. Hold on. There's been questions about that one as well. As you well know. But I gave you full points that week. But no, United end up on 14 out of 15. Liverpool and Arsenal top in the tables this week. United's going to have to come back strong next week. RJ, I don't know if RJ's still going to have this in his head next week, but we'll see. But back over to the sent-off host, RJ. You may continue.
Lads, it wasn't our day because the fans and the other people influence the rest. It happens. It's happened so many times this season. Now just playing into it. Simple as that. Now he knows. Now he knows how it feels to be a normal referee now. So, all right, we're gonna end it here, lads. This has been a very controversial.
Hold up! You need to ask us where they can all find us.
No, I will. I'm getting that. You're not getting one as well. I'm joking. Ciaran, where can they find you, my guy?
On Red Deal Weekly on YouTube and on Twitter. But yeah, cheers around me again. Sour note to end on. But we move on to the next one.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on the Liverpool show, the Arsenal show, and the Chelsea shows to make sure there's no scandal between Niall and things. You know what I mean? Dom, where can they find you?
Hey, I love you all equally. You're all good people.
Keep saying that while I'm mute. Go on, Dom, where can they find you?
They can find me at Red Devil Weekly on YouTube and Twitter. They can find me at MSC6921 on Twitter. They can find me at Let's Talk Premier League on YouTube and at Nile_PAFC on Twitter. We're not going to use the cheat because he cheated badly.
Very obvious.
And you can find me at Don Lindonian. Still waiting for that clarification off OnlyFans, fellas, so I'll tell you.
It'll be popping off sooner or later. You can find me at Robotic Jaguar at Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Pretty much the same as the channel. We're literally everywhere. So, guys, thank you so much. Like Didier Drug would say, it is, it's just bullshit, lads. And, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next week. And look, fingers crossed we don't get rigged next week. So, thank you so much. And I'll see you soon.
RJ,